Shalom, shalom. Alright. This is the Hebrew Israelites. Alright. Coming in week out to prophesy the downfall, alright, of America, the destruction of America, which is Babylon the Great. Alright. And the destruction of the so-called white man, whose biblical nationality is Esau, Edom. Right? Right? And the Confederates, right? So, first and foremost, right? Call Halayam, La Alahaya Nawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushem, Ba'ashem, Kodesh. Right? Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well.
Double honors.
Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preaching and teaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and the freedom so now more than ever. Alright, shalom unto the spectacle Israelites who looks like the other nations, but Israel through their fatherly lineage. And shalom unto the very few but faithful Aquas, which is the sisters. Alright? Yeah, listening and learning, alright? So yeah, going in today we're going in into prophecy as always. Yeah, prophecy. You're going down. Hey. Shalom. Yeah, man. Alright? Give me a second. I just 15 and 1. Alright? Because we're seeing prophecies coming off the pages of the scriptures, you know, they literally popping, you know, like microwave popcorn, you know. Yeah, you know, when you so-called Negroes who always used to be scoffing and mocking us and what have you. Now the thing is, what have you to say now? Alright? What have you to say now? Here it is, Esau, Edom, fast tracking with the agenda, the same agenda that we have been warning you all, year go, year come, right? And you all so blind that you wasn't seeing it. Now, it's in your face now. Tell me you ain't seen it now, alright? How the scripture there?
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 1. Where I say, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Yeah, speak thou in the ears of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, so-called, alright? Native American, Indians, Caribs, Arawaks, alright? Mayans, Incas, Aztecas, who makes up what? 12 tribes of Israel. Alright, well up.
Which I will put in thy mouth,
which
said Yahweh.
Which you will put in the mouth of who? The prophets. Well up.
Right. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
For the prophecies in this book is faithful and true. Right? We told you all concerning the antidote, what I have coming for you all. Right now it's here, where you can't get to go to work, you can't get to do all sorts of stuff. You know? We told you all about it. Alright? We told you all about the property tax and what have you. You all wasn't taking us on. Now it's here. Where up?
Right. See, we are not the imagination.
No, that is it. Select there. Go to Micah 2:1. Yeah, Micah 2:1. Yeah? Now this devil, the so-called white man, right? He has you jakes right where you need, right where you want you. Yeah, come in the palm of your hand. Alright? Yeah, it is looking to make sure microchip every single one of you, right? Every single man, woman, and child. We told you all about these things. Right? Your pastors ain't telling you about it. Your Egyptology, Selassie, Islam, none of these things ain't warning about the perils
that is to come.
That is to come. Alright? Now the laugh and the joke is on you guys. It's on you so-called Negroes. You Hispanics. You Native American, Indians, Caribs, Iowans. The joke is on you all. We told you all about these mandates. Right? These mandates, these draconian laws that's coming up on the face of the earth. We told you all about it. Now it's here now. Bring out the scripture there.
This says Micah chapter 2 verse 1.
Go ahead.
It said, woe unto them that deviseth iniquity.
Woe unto the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the devil that the Bible speaks of. Right? Because the things that they have, the agenda that they have, that they sit around the wrong table, alright? But the scripture say, woe unto them. Alright? Because everything that they have, right, is to do what? Is to destroy you so-called Negroes who are the children of Israel. Go ahead up.
Say, woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right? Go ahead. Right?
Which the morning is light.
When the morning is light, which means when the time is right.
He said they practice it.
Right? The practice it, which means what? They put it into play.
He said because it is in the power of their hand.
It is in what?
The power of their hand.
Why it is in the power of their hands? Give me Job 9 and 24. Right? Woe unto them. Right? When it talks about the beds, it ain't talking about the literal bed when they go and sleep at night. It ain't talking about that. What it's speaking about? It's speaking about when they sit down in the summit. Right? The G8 summit, the EU summit, the G20 summit. Right? When all these world leaders and all these business conglomerates and what have you, these corporations and what have you, sit down with the think tanks and whatnot, alright, to devise means and ways in how to destroy you Negroes. That is what it is about. But pretty soon they will catch. You see the video I put up on the chat with the ATM machine?
Nah, I see it.
You see that video I put up with the ATM machine? Whatever. Dan. They have a new ATM machine coming out. Alright? And the only way when there's going to bring that ATM machine worldwide. Anyhow, there's going to bring that machine, that ATM machine worldwide, right? Now, the features on that ATM machine is you have to scan. Yeah. The features on that ATM machine is that you have to scan your antidote card. You must scan your antidote card along with the RFID microchip in your hand, all right? In order for you to gain access to your money. Right? We told you all about this thing. Okay, Mark. Alright. Right? We told you all about this thing. The thing, it have a feature where you put the palm of your hand, alright, to scan for the microchip along with the antidote pass, the antidote card, right? That's the only way we'll be able to gain access to your money, right? We told you all these things is coming, right? Because why? These elites, they sit around the wrong table. Alright, the scripture talk about they sleep not unless they do mischief. Talk by the main one and then they go come on to that scripture.
I'm going to read it over, right?
Yeah.
So you said, Lord, I was
the Micah, but at the gate, Job 9:24. But you can read over the Micah, read over the Micah. Read over the Micah.
This says Micah chapter 2 verse 1. He said, woe unto them that devise iniquity, right? And woe unto who? Esau, Edom, and their confederates, right? Those that take heed, right, or conspire with Esau, Edom against the children of Israel. See, and the scripture says, woe unto them, right? Destruction. Say that what evil upon their beds, right? Which, as the brother explained earlier on, is the Jesus Summit, right? Because here we have, you know, the beloved Prime Minister, Dr. Kid Rowley, right? He was, I believe he was the first, right, head of the Caribbean out of CARICOM to sign the New World Order.
Yeah. I will explain that just now. I know you're talking about that going into climate control, but that climate control is actually they don't know, these niggas do himself know the deception behind that so-called climate control, because what that is about, they're saying it has too much people in the world. Alright? The world is overpopulated. Alright? And whatnot, and they want to get rid of the people. Well, they want to bring down the world. They want to bring down the world population to 500 million. All right. So they're using this so-called global warming as a disguise. All right. To do what? To put you niggas to death. That is what it is about. To put you niggas to death. Because everybody know who you so-called Negroes are, but you don't know who the hell he is. Right? Read the scripture there.
Which one? The Micah?
Yeah, continue the Micah. Continue the Micah, and then it will go to Job 9:24.
So, he said, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. Right?
Well, because it's in the power of their hands. Why it is in the power of their hands? Give me the Job 9:24.
It says Job chapter 9 verse 24.
Right.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
That is why it is in the power of their hands. Right? That is why it's in the power of their hands. Because why? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Esau, Edom. Who is Esau, Edom? The so-called white man, woman and child. But starting with the elites. Right? Starting with the elites. The Rothschild, the Rockefellers, the Bilderbergers, the DuPonts, the Oppenheimers. They even had them down here. Sabka, Abood, Elias's. Right? These people is the elites, right? That has an agenda to wipe you niggas off the face of the earth. Read over Job 9:24.
It says Job chapter 9 verse 24. It said the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Yeah, he covered the faces of the judges thereof, and the greatest judge thereof that he covered was the Yahushua Mashiach, who the world ignorantly and stupidly and dotishly called Jesus Christ. Right?
As I said, right, I was talking to a colleague, right? And I was explaining to him, because he said that hey, he wake up and he know the truth, right? But he's still calling on the name Jesus, right? So when I explained to him now, I said the letter J come out about roughly about 400 years after the death of the Messiah.
No. But we ain't more than that, guys.
I'd say roughly.
Yeah, roughly. It's in the 1400s the letter J come about. 1400s.
Well, I stand corrected.
Yeah,
right?
1400s the letter J come out.
Nevertheless, it came out way after the death of the Messiah. Right? So then when we were talking about languages and these things, he said, hey, all them things that you telling me, I don't know.
But still calling on Jesus Christ?
But he said, but I know the name is Jesus Christ. So I turned and asked our next colleague now, I said, if it is, I said, what is in it? He say, Henry, I said, if the letter H didn't come about yet, would I be able to pronounce your name as Henry? He said, no. And I just showed the kind of stupidity, the kind of stupid mentality that these jakes have. They want to remain in this stupid blind state. Right? They want to continue on in the system. And that's why they will never see prophecy fulfilling. Because they put their trust and the faith more in the system. Right? That's why when they hear they saying if they don't take this so-called antidote, right? That they wouldn't be able to do certain things. They do what? They run and take it. Right? The boss tell them, hey, if you take this,
you can't get your bonus.
No bonus, you know, no overtime.
Yeah.
You understand? They run and take it.
Because you see that the trusted man, the trust in the system. Where reading there?
That was the idea, man.
Job 9 and 24. Yeah, you know. So they cover the faces of the judges thereof. You know, but hey, because why? It is in the power of their hands. You know, the scripture talk about in Daniel. I will not scripture there, but go to Daniel. Daniel 7 and I think it's 9. That's not. You know the scripture where it talks about the basis of man given to this matter by the decree of the watchman.
Is it Daniel?
Yeah, it's in Daniel. It's in Daniel. In Daniel. It's just that time you go to that scripture in a little while. It's in Daniel. Is that 4? Daniel 4. Yeah, Daniel 4 and 17. Alright? It reads. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. It reads, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. Alright? And there is this situation here, you know, the basis of men, right, is ruling the face of the earth right now, alright, and implementing the draconian laws and what have you, to bring in what? To bring in the new world order. Alright? That is what it is about. It's all about bringing in that new world order. Alright? Because hey, with this scripture saying with this scripture saying Proverbs 4 and 16. Proverbs 4 and 16. It reads, Proverbs 4 and 16, it reads, for they sleep not. Alright? These elites, it's speaking about here, they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. Alright? So these elites, alright? So these elites, you know, their mind could never be at rest when, you know, unless they do some sort of wickedness, some sort of mischief. Alright? And the main part of the mischief is to do what? Is to make sure that you so-called Negroes, well, every man, woman, and child, but especially you so-called Negroes, alright, to do what? To take that RFID microchip. Alright? This is what it is about. These elites hell-bent on making sure microchip you all. And a lot of you all is going to take it. Alright? Because why? You don't want to get locked out of the system. Alright? You don't want to get locked out. You want to make sure and have access to the grocery store and whatnot. You know? You want to celebrate your Christmas. You want to celebrate your wicked birthdays. and all this wickedness. Right? There's the situation here with you Negroes. Right? The so-called white man is the devil, and you niggas wouldn't even see that. Who is implementing all these draconian laws? Who is making their life a miserable hell? Alright? Talking about antidote to operate and all that shit. Right? The Prime Minister has something coming for you. Right? Which is what? E-identity. You dig? E-identity, along with other measures to make sure that you fall into the system and fall in line. And best believe you niggas gonna fall in line. Best believe that shit. Right? Because the whole world wondered after the fucking beast, boy. This whole world. Especially the nigger woman. The proud nigger woman. Hey, y'all bashing y'all saw some coming for you, boy. Y'all bashing y'all saw some coming for you. Yeah? We go see that pride. When that vintage, when you all visage being brought low. Now we see if we go still have that pride. Yeah? When you woman being used as bargaining chips. Yeah, when that famine come and letting you woman had to put your own children to death in order to eat. Yeah, because letting you woman is going to eat your own children and all. Right? We've been telling you all this. This is glorious time now we living in here for the men of the Lord. But for the rest of you niggas, yeah, it's troublesome time. Because why? It's death Yahweh shall bring in. Right? It's death Yahweh shall bring in. Yeah? These elites, there's a plan, but hey, give me Isaiah 10 and start from verse 12. I'm gonna talk back. Hold on to that. Give me. Now you go ahead. Isaiah 10 and verse 12. Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 10 verse 12.
What?
Wherefore it shall come to pass that when Yahweh had performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout.
Come on. Go ahead.
The stout heart.
Read out loud.
Of the king of Assyria.
Right? The stout heart of the king of Assyria. Which is who? These elites. Alright? It's talking about these banking elites. These banksters. Alright? Where up? Good.
And the glory of his high looks.
Right? The glory of his high looks. Alright? Because the scripture talks about the pride of Esau. Alright? The scripture talks about the pride of the so-called white man. Alright? Because, hey, they have everything. Right? The world, the earth, and everything that makes this world function. Where people is concerned. Alright? They have it all. Right? Go ahead.
For he said, by strength of my hand I have done it.
Yeah. Alright? Eating by his work and by his ingenious ideas and all these things, you know. Right? He think that he himself accomplished all these so-called great feats, you know, all his technology, yeah, all the technology and everything, you know. He think that he himself done it, right? Not knowing is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai give you that power by. Is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai give you that power? The scripture to where Yahweh Shai say, you know, nothing is given unto a man unless, that's what we paraphrase, and unless the Most High give it unto you. Right, go ahead. Go on, yeah, go ahead.
For he said, by the strength of my hand, I have done it. By the wisdom, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent.
Right, and by my wisdom, what?
I am prudent.
Yeah, he think by his wisdom, you know, he also wise. That is Esau. That is the so-called white man for you. Right? That is so-called white man for you. Right? He bringing in the new world order and all these things. Yeah? Setting up social credit cost system and all these things. You know? He think all that is his wisdom. Alright? But the scriptures say, let's see how quick I can get it here. In the book of Sirach, 124. Now pass it over. Alright? The scriptures say this is Sirach 19. Sirach 19 and 22. It reads, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. Alright? Because all your, read over that scripture again and that way, so you know read it.
By the strength of my hand, I have done it. And by my wisdom, for I am prudent.
Alright? And by my wisdom, I am prudent. So, as the scriptures say here, Sirach 19 and 22, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudent. Because your friggin' knowledge and your wisdom is on the is all on the left hand side. Alright? So that wisdom and knowledge that you have, it is not true wisdom. Right? And the thing about it is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai give that to you. Right? That is why you can rule this world in all wickedness, right? Homosexuality, right? Idol worship, sorcery, you know about witchcraft, especially with your pharmaceutical industry, right? All these things is all wickedness, evil, iniquity. Where we continue the scripture there.
And I have removed the bonds of the people, and have robbed their treasures.
Right, and have what?
Robbed their treasures.
Yeah, he has robbed their treasures. That is why when I go to just bear with me. Proverbs 21. It's 21 or 22, but must see. No, 21. Proverbs 21. Yeah, Proverbs 21 and 6. It reads, the getting of treasures by a lion tongue. 16. Yeah, where the reading scripture?
Proverbs 21 and 6. The book of Proverbs chapter 21 verse 6. The getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a vanity, tossed to and fro to them that seek death. Yeah, so this basically saying here that put them hold this there?
Yeah.
Sorry, what the small thing?
Yeah. Alright, so you know we back the eyes here. That little piece where the last little piece where it fall back a little bit. Yeah. So like just stick right there, so. Yeah, go ahead.
Last part?
Yeah, the last part. You got a little louder.
And I have removed the bonds of the people, and have robbed their treasures.
And have what?
Robbed their treasures.
And have robbed their treasures. Right? We go show you how. Sorry, Brother Yerushalayim, not here, you know, because he could have even expound more on it, you know, but it's all good. Alright? This is Proverbs 21 and 6. It reads, the getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a vanity tossed to and fro of them that seek death. Alright? Because how they rob the world. Here it is. When they look at it, here it is. They are the ones that has the true money. All right? Because this is not money. All right? This is just, well, now it's not paper again, it's freaking plastic. Right? The name paper again is plastic. But for you dumb niggas, real money is silver and gold and life stuff. Right? But what it do? What it do? They hoard all the gold, these elites, these Rothschilds and Rockefellers and whatnot, they hoard all the gold, and what they do? They give you niggas something called what? Fiat currency. Right? And tell you about that is money. That is where you're going to use now. You know, that is where you're going to use now as value to do commerce with, to do trade and commerce with. Alright? When truth and in fact, that ain't worth shit. This year ain't worth shit. Real money is silver and gold. Alright? But what they do? They take away, yeah man, they take away the gold standard, because back then the US dollar was backed by gold, where you could go to the Federal Reserve or to your local bank and exchange your paper dollar for gold. Alright? Where they will get you will get gold coins or whatever it may be. Alright? But what President Nixon did in the 70s, what he did was stop the dollar being backed by gold. Right? He take away that gold back in. Because when you're going into the word fiat, because they are the ones that come about with the banking system and fool you all and give you all the impression, all right, that you still have money, right? All right, let me go into the word fiat. Huh? Alright, fiat. Going into the word fiat. Yeah, boy. I'm going to go to etymology on now. I'm going to go to etymology online. Alright, so I'm going to fiat. Alright, fiat. Alright. Right, fiat. The word fiat, which is the currency, which is your money that is